Hey guys, this is Luis Moreno with 360 Insurance Group. Guys, I am sitting with Will Winter from Agent CRM, and we're going to bring you some very important information about compliance. Guys, we want to make sure we're doing stuff the right way. But first, I'm going to share. Well, Will, hey, welcome, man. Thank you for being on today's call.
Hey, thanks for having me. This is kind of fun. I did not see myself being the compliance guy, but I'll tell you and your audience a little bit of background. One of our team members who was charged with the compliance had to take a few days off, and they said, Will, can you take over for the weekend? Months later, this has been my 9 to 5 is compliance, compliance, compliance. Many people think of 2023 when we're recording this as the year of AI. If you're in the marketing game, you know that this is also the year of compliance. And it's great to work with Lewis to provide some solutions for that, because it can be a total headache. So it's my job to have a headache so that you and of course our users don't have to. But again, thanks for having me
Hey,
on the
that's
call,
what
Lewis.
happens when you do a good job, man. If you would have done a bad job, you wouldn't have this position.
Sometimes in the past, I've done a bad job on purpose, not for my current employer, but you don't want people to know how good or capable you are in some areas. But I'm happy to assist and provide a good service here. So.
Oh, I gotcha. Well, guys, some of y'all may not even know what the heck we're talking about. What is Agent CRM? So, guys, Agent CRM is a tool. Think of a carpenter with a hammer. Okay, that guy cannot go to work without his hammer. Okay, he's useless. In my opinion, I think an agent becomes not useless, but his job becomes a lot harder without a CRM. Now, there's hundreds of CRMs out there. Okay. This is the one that I've used for many years. It's the one that I promote. Down below in the description, I will have a link if you want to use my affiliate link. It's the same prices as if you went direct, but here's what you get out of it. Okay. All the workflows that I have created, everything that I've created for ACA, Medicare, life insurance, dental and vision, auto, home, commercial. Okay. You want it, I give it to you, and then you just tweak it out for you and how you do business. But you get all that. So I am going to share a little bit of what Agent CRM is. So take a look at this, guys. Agent CRM is a tool with lots of tools inside of it. It's an email marketing tool, a text messaging tool. You have a calendar you can book online with them. This I tell agents, a CRM is smart if you give it good data to work with. Today, oh, and I can't share this screen, but I shared it with with some of my agents. Today, Will, I'm a Medicare agent. I got a text message and an email that said, Luis, this individual is turning 64 and a half. Call them. I'm like, if you're like, well, what's so great about 64 and a half? 64 and a half, that's somebody new to Medicare. You guys know 2023, we make $601 commission on that one sale. And that virgin client to Medicare is so easy to work with. Okay. So, but the CRM picked it up. I had a workflow. It sent me a notice. Guys, you get those kind of things when you use my affiliate link. It's got a pipeline. It's got some AI. It's got a dialer in it. Okay, it can help you make some websites and funnel pages. I do that all the time. There's a mobile app on my phone, and just I get a text message or an email from a client, it pops up on my phone. There's a lot of tools within this one major tool. So that's my sales pitch for Agent CRM. Now, this is what you get, guys. If you use my affiliate link, you see there's a lot of green on this Google Sheet. These are things that I use daily in my course of using the CRM. So what happens here, guys, is for you all get everything that I've created. You'll see here that I've created some new tags. Okay. It's important. I got to have them. I've got some tags where these people canceled. Well, I want to retarget them later. I've got all these pipelines I've created. I've created these stages within these pipelines. I've got templates. These templates are time savers for me. Let's look at this ACA template. With Aetna. What I do with this template, when I enroll a client and I tag this insured with this template, it's going to send them a notice. Hey, Will, we enrolled you with Aetna. Okay, Will, in this email, I'm giving you this data. Here is their member service number. If you got any questions, give them a call. Will, in this template, I'm also providing the provider link for them to search the doctors. I don't want them calling me looking for doctors. I'm also going to give them the formulary list. I'm also going to give them the website where they can go and enroll and create their own member portal for that carrier. I've done all of that work for you with all these carriers. Workflows. These workflows are what make this $97 a month that I spend turn into thousands of dollars every month. This workflow right here. And then we're going to let Will do his thing. ACA workflow for agents using Facebook ads. It's a very simple workflow. I created an advanced one, but it was so advanced, I didn't even know how to use it. Too hard. So I'm going to keep things simple. Simple works. What this thing does is it sends if I generate a lead on Facebook, the lead automatically goes to Agent CRM. I don't have to add that person. It's automatic. It goes into to my CRM. Then what it does is a series of emails and text messages are going to go to this lead. It's going to warm them up for me. It's going to let them know that I'm going to call them. It's going to let them know what information I got to have. Okay. So, and also it's going to call me. Hey, Luis, Will ask for some health insurance information. Do you want to talk to him? And all this is instant. I hit a button and it's going to connect me with Will. But the text messages that are being sent to these insureds, we want to make sure that they're going out compliantly. So with that, Will, how can our agents and maybe some of our future agents that are going to use Agent CRM that want to do things the right way, how can we make sure with Agent CRM that they're not going to get in any trouble?
Yeah, definitely. Just wanted to say, I think we need to start charging more for Agent CRM when they sign up through your link. Agent CRM, for those who don't know, we've got templates. We do have some pre-made stuff, but Lewis has gone in and just dialed in his own templates. So good job for what you've set up for users. I definitely notice people who come through Lewis, they get results because there's so much more, even above and beyond what we're able to provide. Lewis has dialed this in for your audience, of course. So I definitely recommend, if you're curious about joining Agent CRM, you can visit our page, but join his link specifically because that gets you the resources that you're looking for that we're talking about. But talking about compliance. So this is a big change to the industry. Many of you know there's all sorts of compliances, hoops that you'll need to jump through. There's Medicare compliance. There's all sorts of ACA compliance. You need to be able to store your phone number, or phone conversations. That's another compliance thing. We got some screens that I'll bring up here. Just a little bit of background on what's happening. This is 2023 that the big shift is taking place. A2P 10DLC. So this is a slide from another presentation, but A to P, what does that mean? What's going on? Many of you have heard this. Hopefully you're at least vaguely aware, but new sheriff in town, A to P. Essentially, background is you could sign up for something like Agent CRM or any software in the US, any program that was used to send text, you could sign up no problem. You could waltz in, grab a phone number, and blast text messages to your heart's content. But many of you, my wife, she recognized this, that spam rates have gone through the roof, getting unwanted texts by spammers, bad players. And so, of course, they had to ruin it for everyone. And now new rules exist as of 2023. Application to person is what A2P stands for. Using a computer or a program to send mass texts or automated texts. 10 DLC, 10-digit long code, that's just your phone number. So application-based sending. Carriers, this is not the government, this is phone carriers said, we want to do something about this. And they banded together, created a new process, a new set of forms to fill out. This is specific to US-based phone numbers, or if you're sending to US carriers. Big dates here, again, 2023. This is the new normal, so many of you are watching after August 31st. But essentially, they rolled out this new level of registration where you need to submit your business information, you need to register, and you also need to submit examples. How do I use texting to message audiences? Now, the downside is this is a new barrier. This is a new blockade for people to get into the marketing game. But the plus side is that with us and with Luis, there's resources that are going to actually help you get ahead of the competition. People who are going to back out and say, you know what, Luis, this just sounds like way too much work. I'm getting frustrated. I'm out. Over the summer and before then, we put a ton of work into a streamlined solution for this. And I'm going to walk you guys through what that looks like. A big part of Agent CRM is not just the technology, it's not just the automations that were mentioned, but it's also what kind of support can we offer you so that the headache is on us. I like to say it's my job to have a 9-to-5 headache these days because A2P has been my corner, my lane. There are some hassles, but we've seen based on what's getting accepted and what's getting rejected, what are we actually able to have a streamlined process for priority support for. So I'm going to switch my screens here and actually walk you through the back end of our system. Let's make sure I bring up the right screen for you this time.
And guys, I'll tell you, I immediately had that very same thought. Oh God, this is going to take me forever. Literally, I think I was done in a few minutes. It's not that hard, guys. So pay attention here.
This is a measure twice, cut once setup. I will tell you. I can't tell you how many of our users come to us, they've been rejected. And I'll look through and, oh, hey, you notice it's asking for this? You didn't include that. Can you, so that will help. And I do have a live call that I assist with troubleshooting. But this is what the back end of Agent CRM looks like. I'm in the settings, phone number. Some of you are, of course, familiar with this already as users. But there's a new feature that was rolled out to assist in this streamlined process. You don't have to go through a third party to register. Built in, this communicates straight to the campaign registry, Trust Center, A2P brand and campaign registration. So I'm gonna breeze through because we do have other tutorials. I just want to show you how straightforward this is.
Okay, before you go, Will, so to get to this setting, so let's assume one of our agents is going to use this. They're going to go to settings right at the very bottom.
Yep, and bottom left of your screen.
Okay.
And then phone numbers. You'll see all sorts of tabs where you can purchase numbers. You'll see a nice big ugly red banner, incomplete, failed.
Oh, mine says you are compliant.
Oh, that does feel like a cause to be in celebration about these days. Just maybe before I dive into how this works, just a heads up, if you're not registered, if you're a new user, if you just signed up for the first time, after August 31st, carriers will block your SMS abilities until your registration is complete. So one thing I do want to put on your radar as currently this works as a temporary solution. If you get a toll-free number, you can actually continue to text after that deadline. Toll-free numbers, they have a separate process for vetting and registering. So you still want to register, but even unregistered numbers, you can get an instant results. Instant texting campaigns will work. If you want that local number, however, this is going to be a quick walkthrough on how you do that. So again, settings, phone numbers, and then trust center. A2P brand registration right there inside of your system. There's a few options, and it's going to be pretty straightforward which ones you choose. But do you have a government EIN, an employer identification number, or not? I don't. I'm going to show you what it looks like without. But if you do have an EIN, this is the biggest deal. They cross-check the government documents, Form CP 575. You just want to say, hey, what does the government have? That's the exact information I'll submit. And as long as you're following the questions, as long as you see it's asking for this, I'm going to include that, you'll be fine. I'm going to include no EIN, so that's a sole proprietor. There's a few different changes. Main thing is if you want more than one number, you're going to need to be an EIN registration, and it will walk you through some of that. Business details, pretty straightforward. Address, again, what does the government have on file if you have an EIN? Big thing here, this is not my actual number, so don't try calling me. This needs to be your personal cell phone if you're a sole proprietor. You get a text to say, hey, are you trying to register? It's pretty intuitive. I've already included some text so I can breeze through, but you'll notice that we even included updated templates. A big thing that people are getting in trouble with is, what am I expected to submit? And they aren't actually giving us the most information. So on your behalf, we're actually finding out for you what will get you the best likelihood of success. There's a general template or script of what kind of messaging. How do you use text messages to interact with your audience? And you can see here, we're sending appointment reminders. We're sending information and follow-up stuff. So I'll blow through here. We include so many prompts, must include lead name, your name, business name, and opt-out language. That looks like, hey, John Smith, this is Will Winter here from the insurance community. And then it also includes text stop to opt out. And you can see those templates there that are great suggestions. Here's what a text might look like. You're checking off these boxes, you click next, and you can see there's more information here. What we're including in this link is, how do leads find their way to me? Do they fill out a calendar form? That's one of the easiest with a checkbox. Subscribe to opt in. If you follow those templates as close as possible, personalize them a little bit, you'll submit it, and then you'll be in a pending status until you're approved. So again, follow the prompts. It's right there inside the dashboard. We've got a ton of videos training you on this, on not just how to get registered, but what are the hoops to stay compliant? What kind of resources, what kind of technology do you need? And we do have a live support call for this as well, because we want to make this so straightforward, so stinking easy. I've heard some rumors about other programs where middle of the summer, deadlines approaching, and we're hearing that they're telling their users A2P. What is that? This is a big deal, guys. This is a game changer to the marketing industry. If you are even dreaming of another CRM, please, please, please ask them, how are you helping people with A2P compliance? This has been such a headache for our team, but we found a process, we found resources so that you guys can go through this as quickly and as streamlined as possible. You will not be able to text in the same way that you used to if you are not registered. But again, this is our solution. These are the resources that we have available. And we would love to assist you. Lewis, any of your audience, we're here to help. And I see you are on.
I am on mute.
There.
I keep forgetting that. Would you go on the chat, and then what I can do is I can post it on the YouTube down below for
Yes.
our agents that have Agent CRM, how they can book you for a troubleshooting call.
Definitely. Let me stop. Actually, you know what? I'll just bring this up to show you guys and show you who are watching. Live.agent agent-crm.com. We have a live Q&A for troubleshooting on technical stuff, but if you add on to the end A2P, this is where our A2P session can be found. Currently, this happens 4 days a week. Just before we recorded, I just got off of a session doing this. So again, we've gotten pretty good at it at this point. This is where you can join to assist. And you'll notice even in our form, there's things like this, consent checkboxes. What do you need to include? We help you through all of the little tiny details that will help ensure that you get an acceptance so you can continue to use local numbers. Definitely get that toll-free number as a quick fix, but we are here to assist with A2P registration.
Yep. And guys, you want to do this, I will tell you from an agent point of view, the majority of my discussions that I have with clients, the interactions that I have with clients are via text. So email, okay, but text messaging, oh yes.
Yep, that's
how
right.
the majority of these people are communicating. And so you want to make sure that you can do this, continue to do this, because for me, this is huge. I have a question for you. So I'm looking at mine. Mine says you are now compliant, but I've got other numbers. So I've got a staff of 9 people, but I have 4 other numbers in my page. Does this mean we're good for all 4 numbers or just one? And if so, which one?
Yes. So if you are a sole proprietor, you do not have an EIN. You're only supposed to have 1 number in your account. Some of this, we're still figuring out, how do they flag you? How frequently do they flag you? Can you get away with more numbers as a sole proprietor? Officially, 1 number for sole proprietor. If you're an EIN, however, you've got a government employer identification number, your whole account is registered. Your Agent CRM account is what is submitted and what is above board. If you have multiple Agent CRM accounts for separate businesses, each account would need to be registered separately.
Gotcha. And I did do the EIN route. And if you're wondering what an EIN, guys, that's an employer identification number. And you file it with the IRS, it's free. They come back and they give you, hey, this is your EIN. It's a little form you get, and that's your EIN. And I pay my payroll out of that one, and that's how we run the business. Again, that's tax stuff I don't worry about, but I do know I have an EIN. So guys, you got some support options here where you can hop in on a call and have Will help you with any issues. Training videos, are they in the Branning library?
That's right. We have a platform for those who are not familiar. If you sign up for Agent CRM, you will get an account called Branning Library. This is a course platform. Let's see if I can bring that up here. Tons of courses, all of the essential ones, how to use the system, those are included. But we do have some premium courses if you're looking to learn and to continue to grow. Inside of the Agent CRM training course, we show you how do you actually use the dang software? How do you set it up and customize it? Again, Lewis has done some work to build those templates out. But if you want to tweak them, you can see here all sorts of calendar, blah, blah, blah. Main thing for now, this is found in here. Troubleshooting and reputation, not just what happens if you fail, but also getting registered is not the only compliance thing. I think we could take another video and do a whole best practices, but we're going to have to make sure that we're texting properly. We're not spamming. We follow certain guidelines just to ensure our reputation as a sender with the carriers is strong. So we've got tons of resources on that as well. You can check out. New features are being added all the time. I was clocking in on Friday last week, and they added a new feature for compliance to make it even easier. So we're definitely finding out what works, what doesn't work, and we're giving you those resources to assist and make this a streamlined solution.
And that's the beauty, guys. That's why I use Agent CRM. That's why I recommend it to you guys. Okay, it is a good tool. It makes me a ton of money. All of my workflows, guys, you're going to get with my link down below, and then you're going to get access to Will. man, you get him to help you troubleshoot this. Once you've done it, hopefully you've watched these videos, and you can do it on your own. And once you're set, you're set. Then it's time to use Agent CRM and help it make you more money. That is what the CRM is really doing, is helping you make more money. It's going to help you keep more money by maintaining your book of business. I mean, we use the CRM for everything. Well, I mean, it is every agent in my office. It's their communication tool. I may not hear them talking, but I hear the clicking. You know, they're clicking away, and I'm like, all right, that means they're communicating with somebody. And you get a 14-day free trial. So if you want to kind of play with it, click on my link. You get all these goodies that Will is showing there. And then in addition, you get all my stuff. Sometimes my stuff doesn't get automatically put in. All I need for you to do is send me an email. Luis, I want you. I got your Agent CRM. I want your goodies. And then I just send an email to support. And usually within an hour, I get a response. Hey, it's been done. I'm like, God, that is great. Look at here, guys. Look at all those tools that you would have to pay separately for that are built into Agent CRM. Yep. The one that I like, I don't know if I'm not going to mention their name because I want to get any issues, but that 297 there for that funnel builder, I used to have that. 297 to make funnels. Well, now I can make them part of Agent CRM, and then and all the data is within my Agent CRM that I capture from those funnels. Yeah, super cool. Super cool. So guys, take advantage of it. A lot of tools. Will, any final words?
No, I think, again, we could dive so deep into this conversation, but I think one of the things about being a new or growing business is knowing that you have coaches and mentors and people to speak into and guide how you set up your business. To have someone like Luis just as a mentor by video, or to have him as a connection, to have a support team through Agent CRM, or wherever you go. Again, we wish you the best, that you would thrive in your business. But I know from my own journey, having people who can kind of steer you through the rocks, through the obstacles, so that you can succeed, grow your business, set yourself, your family up for success. We definitely would love to be those voices of influence and support and encouragement in your journey. So thank you guys for watching. And Luis, thank you again for having me on today.
Awesome. And the last thing that I'll share, guys, if you're still on the fence, you're like, why am I not going to get this? Because, who knows why you're not going to. But the one thing that I like or love about Agent CRM, these guys are not insurance agents. They don't sell. You don't have to worry about them competing against you. But they are building a CRM that's designed for insurance agents. I love that. The stuff that I give you, it's coming from my agency guys. We are in the swamp like you guys, or we're in the fight like you guys. All right. We're not out of the game. We're not in rah land, trying to pump you up. No, guys, I am in the fight every single day, just like you guys. And this is what I use to help win most of the fights. The one thing that I love about the Agent CRM program, CRM, is this. I get stuck sometimes. And I'm like, how do I do this? I'm like, sometimes, hey man, I'm getting a little old, man. The camera hides all out of my gray. But I will tell you, the one thing that I love is twice a week, 5 days a week. If I have a problem, I just hop on a Zoom call. In my time, I'm central, but it's 9 and 4 o'clock. My time, I can hop on a Zoom with the Agent CRM people and tell them, hey, this is what I want to do, or how do I do this? Here's my idea. How can I get this thing going? And what I love about them, they're like, just give me control of your computer, and you give them access, and then you just see your mouse going, and you're just like trying to keep up with it, and they can help you get started. And if it is too complicated of an issue, because there's other callers in the Zoom training, they usually will say, look, we're going to handle this. We'll send you a video of what we just did, and we'll get it to you by the end of the day. And usually they fix my problem, showed me how they fixed it, or how it's going to, or what the results of it. And I got a little video explaining it. Super cool, guys. I will tell you, I don't know of any other CRM that has a dedicated support team, 2 hours a day doing kind of support for our agents. So guys, another reason why you might want to consider this. So again, thank you. Check down below. I'll have a lot of links there for you. And good luck, guys. Get out there and go get them. AEP and OEP are around the corner. Get a tool that's going to help you sell more and make more money. Thank you.